You're listening to The Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Golseth.
We have a fun story that I think Sarah's really excited about because for me, this takes me back to the days of choir camp. I know probably for you as well.
Yes.
We're headed to Concordia University Ann Arbor today. Joining us today, Dr. John Boonenberg, Director of Church Music and Worship Arts at Concordia University Ann Arbor. Dr. Boonenberg, thanks for being our guest.
Hi, Andy. I'm glad to be here.
Also joining us today, Dr. William Perrine, Director of Instrumental Music at Concordia University Ann Arbor. Dr. Perrine, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Andy and Sarah. It's great to talk to you.
So you have an exciting event coming up for high school students at Concordia University Ann Arbor, and we're excited to share this. Tell us about Music Day, an honor band and honor choir. Who wants to start us off with what is Music Day and this opportunity for students?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. Music Day is an event that we do once a year. It is geared towards high school students that participate in music, either in band or in choir. And actually, it's a 2-day event. It's happening on Friday and Saturday, Friday, February 11th, and Saturday, the 12th. And in a nutshell, it's an opportunity for high school musicians to come onto Concordia University's campus and sit side by side with our Concordia University music students and make music. And we spend the days in rehearsals and doing other activities. And then on Saturday afternoon, we put together a concert and give a concert for the public.
That is a super exciting opportunity for high school students. I know I had this opportunity when I was in high school, and it was probably life-changing for me personally. So this is awesome that you guys do this every year. Tell us actually about the bands and the choir opportunities at Concordia Ann Arbor.
Yeah, I can take this one, jump in here. We have a wonderful, flourishing music program at Concordia Ann Arbor with several different ensembles. We have the Concordia Choir, which is our primary choral ensemble, and we have a wonderful chamber group called Arbor Song, which is auditioned and sings some fantastic repertoire, performs all around the country. We have an amazing symphonic wind ensemble who has played at Carnegie Hall, the Kennedy Center. We have toured internationally. So we really have a wonderful, unique Christian identity to bring to these excellent musical ensembles that we're providing. So we're so happy to find ways to get high school students connected to that, to experience that.
Dr. Perrine, why would this be a valuable experience for a high school student, particularly when it comes to your area of instrumental music and honor band? Why would it be a valuable experience for a high school student?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, there's value just in learning new music and getting together and playing music. I think as we're sort of hopefully starting to come out the other side of COVID, that's not something that we're ever going to take for granted again. For high school students, the ability to have that enrichment experience and come in and play music is just really a great thing. And one thing that's sort of special about ours is that our event, if a student comes in and plays in the honor band, they're going to sit side by side with one of our Concordia University students playing our music that we normally play in our ensembles. So they're going to sit right next to someone, first of all, that already knows the music. And that's sort of, in a very quick sense, that those students at Concordia are going to be able to mentor the high school students and sort of get them up to speed on the music very, very quickly. It's also valuable. They're going to have a chance to meet our applied music faculty. We have a great applied music faculty on all of our different instruments. So the students will be able to have a master class with the faculty at Concordia University Ann Arbor. They'll also be able to have sectionals, social time with our students. And another exciting thing that we're doing this year is we have a professional musical ensemble out of Chicago called Fifth House Ensemble. And that's a group of professional chamber musicians. And they're going to be giving a concert on Friday evening that all the attendees at Honor Band and Honor Choir will attend. And they'll also be doing a master class with those high school students talking about their own career and how they got started in music and sort of opportunities that might be out there that students might not have thought about before.
Dr. Boonenberg, what about for choir students? How would this be a valuable experience for high school choir students?
Absolutely. And let me just quickly add on to, just because I'm kind of psyched about this, what the Fifth House Ensemble is actually doing at that performance is there's a popular video game out right now, and they are having people play that live and creating the music live. So it has this a cool improvisatory element to it. And I don't know, thinking of myself as a high schooler, I would totally have been psyched to see that. I'm psyched now, as you can hear. So just I think that's a really cool kind of unique thing happening this year in particular. I think for choir, it's a lot of the same that Bill said musically. It's a wonderful opportunity to literally sing with some people who could be your colleagues in the next couple of years. But really, I think for Concordia, it all comes back to community and the sense of close-knit family that we have here. You know, as Bill was mentioning, I don't know if anybody has, if either of you have experienced this. We've all experienced Zoom, but let me tell you, choir over Zoom is uniquely horrible. And I think there are several high school students who that has been like their choir experience for the past, couple of years, perhaps even. So, to be able to offer this safely, of course, but to be able to experience live music and have that side-by-side interaction now more than ever, looking past all of the wonderful musical aspects, just the human connection, the meeting a new group of friends. Not only, obviously, do we see students matriculate here and this be kind of a world opener experience for them, but we even see groups of students here who became close friends at the high school musical arts day. So there's just wonderful connections that are made in every aspect.
How is a day like this formational for students who are thinking about, I don't know, even majoring in music or continuing thinking about a professional career in music? How is this kind of experience formational for these young people?
Yeah, I think that a lot of times high school students, when they're looking at colleges, are not sure what music looks like at the university level. They might not be sure what does it even mean to take an applied lesson or work individually with a instructor, or what is the college music scene like? And I think that spending a substantial amount of time on campus, particularly spending the time with our students, is really helpful in sort of clarifying that. You can actually come in and sort of picture yourself as part of this community and sort of feel what that might be like. And I think that's one of the most important things about it is being able to be on campus and sort of live on campus for a day. It's a different feel than just coming and visiting campus for 2 hours. I mean, they're going to be here all day on Friday. They're going to be here almost all day on Saturday. They're going to be getting to know our students. And I'll say our students are actually very, very excited about welcoming the prospective students in. We were not able to do this, obviously, last year because of COVID. And as a community, we're just very, very excited to bring those people in. So I think just being in the environment can help students picture what that might be like.
As you were talking about that totally takes me back to,
Yep.
Sadly for me, that was the 80s, but back to days of choir camp at a university here in Missouri. And you're so right, Dr. Perrine, that it is just a valuable experience to see what university music is like, what it's like to be a student, even if it's just a glimpse for a day, to experience that and then have an idea of, okay, is this something I want to do as a university student as well? I'm also a little jealous.
I know, right?
Because I kind of want to go be an honor choir for a day and a half.
Yeah.
So tell me more about how students can participate in this. What do they need to know? What do they need to register? Any prerequisites, anything like that?
Absolutely. So we don't have any prerequisites other than their ability to attend, of course. And we do have some flexibility even if students can't come until the end of the school day on the Friday, February 11th. Very simple way to register. We have a short link. Our main website is cuaa.edu. If they go there and then they go /musicday, all one word. So that's cuaa.edu/musicday. It will take them right to the registration page. A fantastic thing we're doing this year for the first time is registration is absolutely free. We are totally committed to welcoming any students on campus. So you get your t-shirts, you get all your meals covered, you get your music. You just need to go to the page and register so we know you're coming and can welcome you. On that page, you click on our band or on our choir, depending, and then you just fill it out, tell us a little bit about yourself, and you are good to go.
And I'll jump in really quickly. One other thing on the registration page is if a student would like to spend the evening in the dormitories with one of our students. So for example, if they're coming in from far out of town, they can request housing on campus and we will put them up in the dormitories. And that's completely optional. If local students want to go home after the evening concert on Friday, that's fine. But we do have that option for prospective students.
What are both of you most looking forward to for this event as you get to welcome these prospective students onto campus?
I'm looking forward to the energy. It energizes our students. It energizes me. It's exciting to have all these new people to meet and to visit and to make music with. And it just ends up being a very fun weekend.
Well, I should have gone first because Bill basically stole mine, but it is so exciting to have, fresh people on campus, new perspectives. And I really just also marvel. We have a absolutely wonderful student body here. I think all of our Concordias can kind of boast of that. And just watching how they welcome in the students and how they bring them into this family atmosphere we've created, it's really fantastic. And the music is absolutely astounding at the end that they are able to pull off in these 2 days. It's really fantastic.
High school students, here's your opportunity to sing with the university choir or play with university band and really just experience university music, a whole immersion experience. cuaa.edu/musicday. It's going to be a lot of fun and it's free. That's fantastic. Our guest today, Dr. John Boonenberg, Director of Church Music and Worship Arts at Concordia University Ann Arbor. Dr. Boonenberg, thanks for being our guest.
Thanks, Andy and Sarah. This was awesome.
And Dr. William Perrine, Director of Instrumental Music at Concordia University Ann Arbor. Thanks so much for being our guest today.
Thank you both for having us.
You've been listening to The Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Golseth.
The Coffee Hour with Andy and Sarah is a production of KFUO. To support The Coffee Hour and KFUO Radio, visit kfuo.org. You can also text KFUO to 41444 or send an email to gifts@kfuo.org. And you can call us at 800-844-0524. KFUO. Christ for you, anytime, anywhere.